We all know that our heart is a rhythmically contracting muscular pumping organ. It has an ability to beat. Let's know about the cardiac cycle, which is the sequence of events that occur during every heartbeat. Cardiac cycle can be divided into two major phases, the systole and the diastole, which refers to the contraction and relaxation of the cardiac muscles respectively. These two phases are divided into several subphases. Remember that always blood flows from the region of higher to lower pressure. Contraction increases the pressure in the cardiac chamber, while relaxation lowers the pressure. Auriculoventricular valve opens when the atrial pressure is higher than the ventricular pressure. Similarly, the valves close when the pressure gradient is the reverse. Cardiac cycle is initiated by the sino-auricular node or the pacemaker. When the auricle receives the impulse from the pacemaker, the first phase of the heartbeat, the atrial systole, starts. The auricle contracts and the blood enters into the ventricle through the auriculoventricular valve. As a result, the atrial pressure goes down and the valves are closed. This produces the first heart sound, lub. Then the ventricles undergo contraction and the pressure in the ventricles increases. We call it as an isometric contraction. When the ventricular pressure exceeds the pressure of pulmonary artery and aorta, the semilunar valves open. So, the blood is ejected out and the pressure drops. This is called ventricular ejection. Due to the drop in ventricular pressure, the semilunar valves are closed. This produces the second heart sound, dub. The ventricle starts relaxing now. This is the first stage of ventricular diastole and called as protodiastole. Since the valves are closed, the ventricles undergo isometric relaxation. Meanwhile, the auricles are again filled with blood from different parts of the body. This increases the atrial pressure, which opens the auriculoventricular valves. The blood rushes into the ventricle. This phase is the first rapid filling phase. Then the blood flows passively into the ventricle. This is the slow filling phase. Now the auricle again contracts and the remaining blood is pumped out of the auricle. The cycle goes on. Hope you have got an idea about the events of heartbeat. Thank you.